Okay, so I'm making this extra video because a lot of people are struggling with this idea. You know how to solve these problems, but you're missing a step. Here's the step you're missing. Let's do this right side first. You cut this down, and you go, okay, I'm going to divide by 2. You go, okay, x is greater than or equal to 4. Perfect. There's one answer that we just plug in. When you get to the second side, though, you divide by -3, you divide by -3, and you just go, okay, well, x is less than or equal to -3. And then you put those answers in. But hold on a second. Hold up, hold your horses. We divided by a negative number. What does dividing by a negative number do? Well, dividing by a negative number flips our sign. So instead of my sign going this way, it's got to go around the other way, which is going to flip the numbers. Make sure when you divide by negative numbers, you're flipping the sign. Be sure when you're multiplying by negative numbers, you're flipping the sign. If you're not, it's going to throw your whole answer off. And so when I would enter this in, I would have to make sure x is the bigger thing and -3 is the smaller thing. Another way we could write this is like this. X is a bigger thing, -3 is a smaller thing. Same thing like this. If the sign's facing the wrong way, you could say, okay, x is the bigger thing and 4 is the smaller thing. Make sure whatever you pick, that's always facing the bigger side. There's one more type of example that's throwing people off. I'll throw it up here. It'll look something like this. I'm assuming most people are hopefully doing what I said in the video to split this into 2 problems. I'll do this side in red. And we would get 8 is less than or equal to 4 minus 2x. Then we'd solve this minus 4. I have 4 is less than -2x. Divide by -2. Divide by -2. I would get x. Again, what did we do here? We divided by a negative number. Well, whenever I divide by a negative number, I need to flip my sign. Then we would do this other side in blue. And when I do this side in blue, I would have 4 minus 2x is less than or equal to 12. Minus 4, -2x is less than or equal to 8. Divide by -2. And again, I have to flip my sign. So then when I have to come back here and write this thing, I have to see which way everything's going. So I left blanks like this. Well, what's the biggest number? It looks like the biggest number, or the number that x is facing towards, would be -2. See how my sign is facing this way? It looks like this sign is now over here. So that should be -4. Make sure when you solve these problems that you're flipping the signs when you divide or multiply by a negative. If you're not, you're going to get wrong answers.